What will we do with this moment? How will we be remembered? Look at the opportunities before us.
This election really isn't about the left versus the right. It's about we the people choosing our government and the choice between freedom versus tyranny.
Nobody has a chronic disease burden like we have. Why are we allowing this to happen to our children? Ultimately, the only thing that will save our country is if we choose to love our kids more than we hate each other.
What is going on here is deeper than politics. It is deeply spiritual. We are being called to rise above the hatred and the fear and the evil.
We need to remember above and beyond that we must love our neighbors, that we must treat other people as we hope to be treated.
You want to be a rebel? You want to be a hippie? You want to stick it to the man? Show up on your college campus and try calling yourself a conservative.
America is going to reach heights that it has never seen before. The future is going to be amazing.
Don't you want healthy children? Don't you want a president that's going to make America healthy again?
I come to you today as a former Democrat. I will be a first-time Trump voter tonight.
The people dreamed this country, and it's the people who are making America great again. Making black new.
Yes, indeed, ladies. Yes, indeed. 24 hours later, just as I predicted, it's much better. Oh, man. Now it's got time to sink in and how awesome yesterday was. I mean, that was crazy. If you didn't see my stream yesterday, it was a weird stream, right? I wanted to stream the inauguration and then comment on it, right? My stream kept getting twice. It got like knocked out because of copyright. I'm like, the first time I was streaming the live stream from, who was it? BBC, maybe? I don't know. Maybe BBC. And the second time I was like, you know what? I just went to Donald Trump's Twitter, right? And went to his live stream. And I still got knocked out by copyright. I'm like, weird, right? I genuinely odd. So what happened in the end, when he said his speech, which was awesome. Oh, my God. I love how he savaged Joe Biden and Kamala Harris in front of them. Oh, God, there's a lot we got to unpack. There's a lot we got to unpack from that, mate. It is crazy. And we're living in history, right? We are. I mean, yeah, whenever the president, we're living in history. But we're living in history. We're living in a sharp axis point in history. We're making a handbrake turn in culture. Culture that have been captured by, I think, complete falsehood, by complete evil, right? And it just, what can I tell you? When the good Lord said it's the right time, it just crumbled. It's all crumbling. I mean, look how pathetic they are right now. Oh, they're screaming that Elon Musk. It's so fucking stupid. They're saying that Elon Musk gave a Nazi salute at a rally last night. No, he didn't. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I'll show you the clip. It's so stupid. But they're like, oh, this is what I was concerned about. You know what? I bookmarked something on my phone, but I didn't see it on my bookmarks in my, hang on a second, on my desktop. Let me go to bookmarks. It was in my phone still. Doink. Indestructible Captain Scarlet. That was just a bit of a musical interlude. I quite like that. I got all that stuff down low. We're going to talk about that. Elon Musk. Oh, did I lose it? That's such a shame. I didn't. There was a liberal meltdown that was just. I mean, I felt bad for her because she's mentally ill. Beyond epic. Oh my god. Hey, sorry. What did AOC do yesterday? Went and hang out with the pro-Hamas crowd, right? Man, she's so vile, AOC. It's like she pretended she was nearly raped on January 6th. You know, I mean, like, that's pretty bad, darling, right? For somebody who's like a feminist, pretending that you were nearly raped is pretty bad. You can't allege that, right? If that, I'm never going to find this thing. Oh, it's a real shame. Oh, let me see if I can, yeah, we should grab that. Hang on. Yeah, I saw it sometime this afternoon, so it wasn't that long ago. I know, I'm too old for Twitter. I'm too old for it all, right? I'm just too old, mate. No, Peter, going. Oh, that's my thumbnail. That's a good thumbnail. Okay, I don't see it, which is a shame. Oh, we got so much other stuff to go through as well. Doesn't really matter. Here, let me grab the where was it? New York Times? No, it was New York Post headline. Have you noticed the leftists are actually, generally speaking, very, very quiet right now, right? And they're just like they're defeated, right? I mean, that's really the bottom line. They are defeated, completely defeated. It is if only. If only Hamas was defeated. Oh man, but they are. I mean, they are defeated. It's incredible to watch because that it's the end of. It really is the end of their way of life, right? I mean, that's what the whole that's what he said in his speech. Essentially, like government corruption's over, and their way of life is government corruption. Right, it's really crazy, right? It's really genuinely crazy. But they said, the golden age of America begins now. He said, I think you're absolutely right. And man, England's going to be so antiquated. Oh, but again, it was a really incredible day in that I'm seeing, the light of God pierce through this veil of satanic darkness that has draped a lot of the world for a long time, and you just got to hope it being blown off here means it's about crumble globally. Oh God, you can only hope. But man, they're holding on, and Star Wars getting worse and worse. But man, I think things are going. I mean, like there's people being fired left, right, and center. Oh, and they should be fucking fired. Oh man, you know how they're going to deal with a lot of people in the civil service? They're going to make it a requirement to show up at work. I mean, literally, that will knock out 15% right there, no problem. That's the people we're dealing with, right? That's one of the many things they did. Okay, so yesterday, the Donald, I believe, signed 196 executive orders, all of them awesome. Like just defunding UNRWA, the UN Hamas organization. It's mainly Hamas. UN money, Hamas, right? Yeah, it's that organization. So Trump's defunded them. Okay, he's I like that he's like unfrozen arm cells to us, which is great news, right? Because another front's about to open up. He says, yeah, I don't think it's going to last, but it's their war. Would you? Yes. You just get, and I think that's the case. I think we might be able to fight, when it flares up again, I think we might be able to fight like you British or Americans or anybody else, right? Because I think that's probably what could go down. That'd be awesome. Oh, it's also a fulfillment of biblical prophecy, right? It's exactly what the initial plan for creation was. So for me, I'm Kaveling, right? If something like that happens, I'm Kaveling. It's a Jewish word. It's okay. So you had Abraham was the first guy who noticed God, and he went on to father Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. So I would say relatively, probably the most significant human being ever alive. The reason, by the way, he came to recognize God, right, or believe in God, was because he saw his father give respect to his grandfather, right? And he went, oh, you should respect where you come from, right? And it all came from that seed. Interesting, that, right? It really is interesting. So Abraham, probably the greatest man that ever lived. He has 2 sons. He has more than that. But he has 2 official sons. He has Ishmael, where the Arabs come from, and he has Isaac, where the Jews come from, right? So Isaac then has 2 sons. The sons is Jacob and Esau, right? Esau, we had a pretty bad relationship, right? And we were supposed to be... was that? I thought maybe that was going. We had they had a pretty bad relationship. We had a pretty bad relationship, and constantly at each other's throats, But the plan was we're supposed to work together, right? So so Trump protecting our military, assault in the UN and across the world, which he can do and he will do, I think, as we finish Hamas, as we finish Hezbollah, as we finish the Houthis, right? Yeah, completely funded. All that weaponry that's going to Ukraine, I think might end up here, because I think Trump realizes he's going to let us destroy Iran, right? I think if he lets us destroy Iran, not Iran, let us destroy the Iran's assets, which is Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Houthis, right? If then that's incredibly good for America. Iran is one of the major existential threats, right? And them going down also cripples China to a great extent as well, right? And he's already crippling them financially, Iran, by reinstigating the sanctions. Anyway, so yeah, that was the original plan of creation. So I think that would be a fulfillment. Oh man, I mean, yeah, if we could just really fight this war, oh God. And I think after we get the hostages back, yes, yeah, I mean, they know where all the hostages are. That's the annoying thing. They just can't get them without being killed. There was quite a good big finish. There was quite a good big finish, Blake's Heaven. Can't remember what one it was, but it was about the Federation were experimenting with transporter technology, teleport technology, right? But they couldn't get it to work. And because they couldn't get it killed you, right? Because they couldn't get it to work, they just used it as a weapon. They set their ships in, they just teleported a bunch of people and dropped them from the sky, and the teleport process would probably kill them, or the fall would definitely kill them. Anyway. Oh, that's really good. Anyway, yeah, let's start looking at some of the stuff we couldn't look at yesterday. It was, I don't even know where to start. Okay, I'm going to start with one of my favorite bits, right? Yeah, I'm going to give you a little walk around from my favorite bits. J.D. Vance, I'm going to start him being sworn as vice president. Why do I...
Ladies and gentlemen, Please welcome Associate Justice Kavanaugh to administer the Vice Presidential Oath of Office.
I wish they wouldn't use the word administer. It sounds like he's going to put his finger up his ass. It just does. This is what I like when they bring the kids out. I think it's so cute. Look at this. And they got like a military guy for each one. Oh. Look, I'm a big softie for this sort of shit. Okay, but the bit I really like is when his mother shows up. She's beaming. She's glowing. Oh, God, you want your wife to be happy like that. Right? Look at that. It picks up her kid who's cute and got band-aids on her fingers. I just think this is the most adorable.
Please raise your right hand
event.
and repeat after me.
And again, she's beaming.
I, James David Vance, do solemnly swear.
Oh, look at her.
I, James David Vance, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Against all enemies, foreign and...
He came from nothing, from a drug-addicted mother. There was a woman in red, the singer standing. He came from nothing, from a drug-addicted mother. And he's a vice president. And he climbed there all himself. Right, and he's rich. I mean, he's so impressive, right? I do assume he's going to be the next time he takes an oath. It'll be president.
Domestic.
That I will bear true faith.
That I will bear true faith.
And I like that he's young as well. God, look how she's looking at him. That's just awesome. I'm sorry, I'm a big romantic softie.
And allegiance to the same.
And allegiance to the same.
That I take this obligation freely.
That I take.
Yeah, that's a mother. The little blonde woman who looks like a crack whore wanted in. That's essentially what she was. I mean, like she literally was like a drug addict or something. But now she's watching her son become vice president. I'm so happy about this.
This obligation freely.
Without any mental reservation.
Without any mental reservation.
Or purpose of evasion.
Or purpose of evasion.
Okay, the pledge is weird, though. Okay, the pledge is weird.
And that I will well and faithfully discharge.
And that I will well.
Oh, I tell you, middle of the night, I do often will and faithfully discharge.
Well and faithfully discharge.
The duties of the office.
Yeah, he said duty.
The duties of the office.
On which I am about to enter.
On which I am about to enter.
Just this sounds very sexual. I'm going to administer the pledge. I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. Vice President.
Again, this is a beautiful family moment. Right, this is why I'm like, it's an absolutely beautiful family moment and a genuine one. Right, it's lovely. I'm sorry, we so rarely get anything nice, right? And we have so much nice going on. Oh, I mean, like we've lived in shit for God knows how long. Oh my God, the last 4 years were a nightmare. The 4 years before that were a fucking nightmare too. All the screaming, all the insanity, that's all gone now. I was looking for compilations of meltdowns. There aren't any. They're defeated. They're defeated morally. I mean, that's the point. They're defeated morally. They're done. Oh, and it is fan-fucking-tastic. I'm sorry. And it's great to have America back. Oh, God, I love to have Britain back. But it is great to have America back. Soon to England, right? Soon, next will be England, hopefully. I don't know how. I don't see Labour going the 4 years, okay? I just don't. I mean, again, from a theological point of view, I view this as, the entering of a messianic time. In that, the messianic time is when Satan and after he dies. Right, and I think we're witnessing the death of Satan. Right, Satan had control. And again, we've got the Satan, whatever. Had control over everything in America, and it was pure evil. Covered everything. Everything was corrupt. Oh God! And in the blink of an eye, it's inverted. you know, there's a song that we sing on Passover on the first night. First night's called Seder night, where you sit round and you have a meal and you read this book called the Haggadah, which essentially recounts the story of the Exodus. And afterwards, after the meal, there's songs. And no, in the middle of it, there's a song called Diana, right? Diana means that would have been enough. Like if God had, smoked the Egyptians, but didn't, bring us into the Red Sea, it would have been enough. Man, we didn't even get to the Red Sea. It would have been fine. That was crazy, all right? And then they keep going. Here's the thing. Yesterday, so many good things happened. It's great. So many good things happened. So many nice things happened. Oh, God, it was fan-freaking-tastic. It really was, right? Really. So, yeah, this is one of my favorites because it's a beautiful family moment, right? And I've been where he is, and I'm older than him, right? And I thought I like as well that he's young. I think Trump's going to be handing one of the oldest presidents going to be handing over to one of the youngest presidents. I love that he's young. I love that he's younger than me. Good for him, right? And I think it's a beautiful family moment with the, husband and wife who clearly love each other and loving children at one of the pinnacle moments of their life. It's beautiful that we got to be able to look in it, right? It's really, really special. Man, I'm so happy for him. I know what he said. So there's gonna be lip readers out there.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Joe Biden's about to die. Hey, those kids look nice. Are they being sent to my room? Dougie Wafu, Pinch Miracles. The world's worst Jew. I don't think I can argue with him. One of the other favorite moments, right? I mean, other than the speech was awesome. Where is it? Oh yeah. It was. Oh no! I'm looking for. I can't find it. No, not that one. Oh, is that right? No, where'd it go? A second. I'll re-download it. I totally had downloaded that. Oh, that's annoying. Fortunately, it was on. I got it from YouTube, I think. So if I go to my history repeats itself. Left is mounting down. Oh, is this it? Yeah, here it is. Just let me download this. Doink. Oh, there you go. Now I got it. Yeah, so this is one of my second favorite moments.
And gentlemen, please welcome the 47th President of the United States, President Donald J. Trump, accompanied by First Lady Mrs. Melania Trump.
And I like it that she's gorgeous. Oh, yes. Yes. This makes everything good in the world. Oh, yes. I'm glad she's a bit more smiling now. Anyway, yeah. This is just so America. America, fuck yeah. I like that America. I'm glad it's coming back. Oh, God, I can't wait. I've really missed it. I've really missed the America of Armageddon, right? Where it was shamelessly patriotic. Oh, God, I love that movie. So, yeah. So, again, my second favorite bit is when they do the inaugural dance. Now, again, by this point, Trump had done three major speeches, right? I just heard the third one today. He did his inauguration speech. He did one for another speech for the overflow of the inauguration, which was different and much more. It's more of like a post-game report, right? Did you like it? What did you think? Yeah, it's fantastic, right? And it was a bit more candid, right? And then he did that. What was the third one? I can't remember. I saw it today. Let me look at the. Hang on, I'll look at my my history. Oh yeah, then he at the center, right? He signed a bunch of executive orders, right? And he gave a third speech, which is even funnier. I like the president's funny. Oh God, I like that he's funny. Oh God, I like that he's got a hot wife. I like all these things. He's just, again, he is pure Americana, right? He is like America made into a person, right? I think he's an okay guy. I like him. People are like, you wouldn't leave your children with Trump. Yeah, of course I would. I think they have a great time. You know, I mean, like, I wouldn't leave my children with Adam Schiff or Obama. You know, or like the perverts are on that side of the arm, baby. Right? I hate to tell you. Anyway. Again, why do I like this? Because it's an intimate family. Oh yeah, by this time again, he's done 192 executive orders, done three speeches, and did another like 45-minute, hour-long press conference as he's signing executive orders, and went to 3 balls. And he was up all night working as well, apparently, like crazy. Hallelujah. I like it that the dancing cheek to cheek. It's nice. Hallelujah. You know, I think he deserves it. I do. I think he deserves every bit of happiness he's got going for him. He has worked harder than anybody else has. I don't think it's nice, right? And then you have J.D. Vance come out with his wife, right? Again, it's pure Americana. Oh, they were for a good few years, let me tell you. Oh yeah, then I didn't want to work this out. You had these like strapping young military people come out, and now they got to dance with them. Mind if we dance with your day? It's like Melania's doing well at the deal. Look at the guy she gets. Like Captain Muscle. Do you mind if I dance with your bird, darling? You get cheerful chin over here. I love his smile. I just like the Donald. What do you want me to tell you? Glory, glory. Anyway. Okay. Okay. Well, it just makes me very happy. So it makes the weirdos very unhappy, right? Very, very unhappy. This is a story that's not going to take long because it's so stupid, right? It's so stupid. Just 2 more things we got to get to, which is really funny. So Owen Jones pointed out that Elon Musk is a Nazi, right? A secret Nazi, and he accidentally let his Naziness slip out in the middle of a worldwide live stream, highly televised, very, very busy, multimedia event, right? That doesn't sound like he would do that, right? But he said, no, because this was going on. In their idiot little minds, we're all really secretly Nazis. They just haven't caught us yet. Right, but they're all really secretly Nazis, right? And then you just outfoxed us. We'll get you. We know you're a Nazi, and we're gonna get you. This is actually what goes on in their head, right? Genuinely. And so they saw this idea. He just let it out. We got the proof we've wanted for all these years. I mean, like, yeah. So this is what happened according to Owen Jones. Always a reliable news source.
for making it happen. Thank you. My heart goes out to you.
Let's see that again, right? This is what happened in Owen Joseph's mind. This is what happened.
Thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
If you've done that, why do you have to deceptively edit it?
My heart goes out to you.
Okay, here's what really happened. I tell you, anybody like who's doing this nonsense, you're a moron. I mean, like, you're genuinely a moron, right? You are an absolute moron. It's embarrassing how stupid you are.
Thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
Yeah, we better than freeze this now.
My heart goes out to you.
I think he's a bit of an awkward guy, but I like him. But no, this is proof positive. Not only he is a Nazi, we're all Nazis, and they knew it all along. They knew it. He has to be a Nazi. Now, it is fair to say Elon had a bit excitable, a bit upbeat that night. This was him several seconds earlier. He's also an incredible Hulk and a Nazi.
This is what victory feels like. Yeah.
And yeah, it does, baby.
And this was no ordinary victory. This was a fork in the road of human civilization.
Yeah, he's absolutely right, He's absolutely correct. Now, you would have thought J.D. Vance, the Trumpster himself, or Elon Musk would have been the star of the night. No. Michael Rappaport shows us who was really the star of the night.
Inauguration 2025. And I got to say, the star of the show was my guy, Big Body Baron Trump. Big Body Baron Trump is that guy. Big Body Baron is 6'8", got beautiful slick back hair, looking like a ginormous Timothy Chalamet. Big Body Baron Trump looks like a 6'8" Timothy Chalamet ding dong.
And he kind of does.
Always have with Big Body Baron. He's that dude. Big Body's gonna do good things in this world. And I was thinking, well, Big Body was.
Well, they all say he's gonna be president one day.
Up there, standing in the back, hulking. The Knicks should sign him to a 10-day, see what he's got. Mitch Robinson ain't coming back anytime soon. You never know. You need another big man in the post. He looks like he got a soft touch, that Big Body. Big Body Baron. I rock.
Big Body Baron. I rock
with you. Young man, strong young man, independent young man. He's at NYU. He could have left. Big Body could have left NYU. He didn't have to go to school in the
we got to call him Big Body. That's who he is now. Big Body Baron.
City where his father is probably more controversial than anywhere else in the world, especially right now with all things going on. But Big Body was like, yo, I'm not going to Cali. I'm not going to Michigan. I'm not going to Florida. I'm staying right here in the cut. I'm staying right here. This is my city. Big Body's like, this is my city. I'm going to NYU. What you want to do about it? And while Big Body was up.
I don't know why I haven't seen anything by Michael Rappaport for a while. I really liked his videos, even the ones where he's trashing Trump. I mean, I find him very entertaining. And I love that he's Jewish.
There at the inauguration, and the other brothers, Eric and Donald Jr. I was thinking, I wonder if those two dudes try Big Body, like they're brothers, they're half brothers. I wonder if they tussle, like if they try to rough them up, like, oh, we're the bigger brothers, blah blah blah. We were here first, because they gotta feel threatened by Big Body Baron. I know that Eric and Don Jr. absolutely feel threatened by Big Body Baron.
I think they do. I think they're actually a very close-knit family by what looks of it to me.
He does his own thing. He doesn't have any siblings. He's just out there solo, 6'8", hair slicked back. And then I was thinking, Big Body, I bet you Melania got him in jiu-jitsu. I bet you Big Body beat the shit out of Eric and Dick St. Donald Jr. respectfully. I bet you
What's he got him? Dick what? Donald Jr.? Respectfully. What have he got him? Hang on, I missed that.
jiu-jitsu. I bet you Big Body beat the shit out of Eric and Dick Stain Donald Jr.
And was it Dick Stain, did he say? Oh, man, I keep missing it. Beat the shit.
Big Body beat the shit.
Oh, we're going to get out of Eric
and Dick Stain Donald
and Dick shit, I guess.
Jr., respectfully. I bet you he puts him in, like, I bet you they tried him. They probably were, like, punching him around when he was, like, 12, 13. And then Melania was like, you don't need to do that, da-da-da-da-da. And she put him in jiu-jitsu. And I bet you Big Barry's like, yo, what's good? What's good? He put him in, like, a choke out.
Well, you know, I have to defer to my fellow Jew there, right? But actually, it is true. Okay, Barron is very big. There's this video of him. There's a very good video of it. Let me find him. Yeah, he's very big, towers over everyone. Check it out, it's weird. I have no idea who did that, but it's very funny. Big body Barrett. Anyway, where are we up to? Dying. Yeah, New York Post says it's the golden age of America. It is. I mean, it really is, right? I mean, look, here's what's going. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, weirdos. Oh, fuck me. Thank God this weird fucking bullshit is over. Fuck off. In one of his executive orders he wrote, it was well, the middle picture is a man having gay sex in the in where was it, in the Capitol. Yeah, so they don't want to violate that, obviously. Sorry, I did just from you. Like, oh yeah, no, the language of the executive order is men pretending to be women will be regarded as men and not be allowed to be a women's sport. I mean, like, it's over. This weird, fucked up, degenerate, perverted bullshit is over. Oh, fuckity bye-bye. Never come back. And my blessing to you, England, is that the same thing happens to you. However, apparently there has been an outbreak of Nazism. Look at this. All of them. They're all up to it. Wow, Nazis everywhere. I wouldn't have thought Michelle Obama. Right? I don't know. I always found the the chicks with dicks to be kind of mellow. That's what I have to say. Not everybody was entirely happy. There was this young lady who said, I think quite lovingly, "Fuck you," and to anyone who voted for this fucking monster, fuck you, and fuck you, and to my family who voted for this, fuck you too. Don't ever speak to me again. Oh well, that's going to be a tragedy. I would really miss that. Oh no, we can't get JoJo from Jers to come because she's fucking crazy. Yeah, and also Bernie Sanders. Look at that puss. Oh, Bernie, mate, could have been you. You could have been president had you had the balls. Could have been you. But because you're an idiot socialist, you have to get in line. Anyway, gender studies may go back to what it was like in the 80s, which was much like this. Yes. How gender studies were done back in the 80s when everything was better. It working. Yeah, there we go. We've gone from the government giving us golden showers to giving us a golden age. Yes, the government did piss all over us relentlessly. Right? Oh, my God. Oh, people are so fucking stupid. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you want to see what sour grapes really looks like? Oh, fucking idiot Britain. Man. Like, the British are insanely stupid. This is very representative of that insanely stupid class. Superior elite class who looks down at you.
Today, Donald Trump becomes the president of the United States. And like many of you, I'm scared about what this might mean.
Because you're a fucking moron. And you look like you haven't got laid, right, in a long time, right? normative heterosexuality might be your friend, darling, even though that is a very dykey haircut. Looks to me like you're trying to convince yourself that you're a lesbian, right? But you're really straight, and that's why you're so fucking miserable. That's just, listen, I've only met you for like under 10 seconds, but that's the vibe I get. I think we all get that vibe, all right? I think we all get that vibe. I think that's fair. I do think that's fair. That's just me for you. Just one man's opinion. Maybe you are a lesbian. I don't know. I'd have to watch you kiss a girl first for a long time.
Not only for the communities that Trump targets, but
he doesn't target communities. He loves Americans, right? He doesn't target communities. Now, if you want to say he's targeting trans people, he could be trans. We just don't have to. We're not buying into the bullshit anymore, right? It was never real. I mean, that's really what you got to understand. It was never real. You got to get over it, darling.
For all of us, our democracy, our peace and security.
Democracy? What? You got Keir Starmer there, literally having anal sex with the corpse of your democracy, right? Necrophilia, anal sex, and you're like, oh, it's going Donald Trump's democracy,
and our efforts to stop the climate crisis. Now, the UK faces a choice.
Good luck with that, right? Okay, yeah, I'm going to do nothing of any consequence whatsoever, and India and China will pollute the world. Okie dokie, darling. But we'll be poor and less guilty than our friend. UK faces a choice. Yes, it does. Now, here we agree. You could go down the road of this insane, stupid cunt, or you could be rich and happy. You decide.
Do we want to be an outpost of the USA?
Yes. Or do you want to be shitty outpost of Brussels? Right? That, or worse than that, of Davos.
Isolated on the outskirts of Europe and towing the Trump line? Or do we...
What? I mean, be rich and happy. And you know, have all the weird bullshit over. Oh, thank God, that'd be great.
Want to carve a new path, working with those who share our values.
Yeah, no, that new path is into misery and destruction. Nobody wants to carve that new path. You superior moron cunt.
Standing up for the things we hold dear, our natural world.
Yeah, our natural world. Yeah, that's why you're the most unnatural cunts in the world. Fuck me. Our natural world. Daddy, can I cut my pocket balls off? Well, certainly. That's natural. Oh, I want to double mastectomy. Well, absolutely, that's natural. I want to dress up as a very whorish stripper-like woman, and I'm a bloke. Oh, yeah, totally natural. 100% natural. Yeah, the natural world.
Decent pay and conditions at work. A future.
Yeah, oh, yeah, because the economy is going so well under Labour. You're right. Our future, our kids
can look forward to.
Yeah, no, that's not where you're going. Okay. If, I feel bad for this guy, what was it, Luke? Left-wing kid, he'd been on Timcast a couple of times. And I'm watching him and going, hey, look, basically how they got him controlled is by saying, he goes something like, the right wing are far more violent than the left. Look, we got these university studies, prove it. And then everybody else goes, no, that doesn't match our lived experience. And they go, give example after example. And you go, that's just colloquial examples. That's just like, random examples. This is a study. This is how legitimate is it? It's a study. It's a study. And he very much believes authority. But the tragedy is this. He's the one who's going to be really fucked over. The kids. Right, your average house will be a trailer park, right? That's what's going to happen. If you're lucky, that might be an upper middle class house, right? They're the ones going to be fucked over, right? Man, would it be? I really would like to be on the other side of this, denying a loan to this woman.
Today should mark a turning point, away from an authoritarian White House and.
Okay, you were okay with Starmer and Biden? Really? And towards the future, we really want... Nobody wants it. No one wants it. You idiot. No one wants it. Even if it came with a blowjob from you, nobody would want it, right? No one wants it.
towards the future we really want. And I can...
Your future is a dark dystopian nightmare where you have nothing and you're miserable and everything's shit, right? Everything's decaying and falling apart. Fucking idiot. And I can promise that...
promise that the Greens will be fighting to take us in that direction.
Okay, well, there you go. Don't vote Green, I think is what she's trying to say. Don't vote Green. As things get better in America, it's going to get a lot worse. This was, I think, GB News. I think it really set out the reality of things so clearly. Downloads.
Britain is now the diversity and inclusion capital of the world.
It is actually because, Europe's in turmoil, right? And half of Europe are going, fucking hell, what are we doing all these fucking running over by these fucking... Right? And I mean, everything's noticeably really bad in Europe, right? And Canada just went down. And America went down. England is the last bastion of woke, right? I wonder how long they'll hold out for, but it is the last bastion. But it's going to be hard with this going on.
So while America's got this...
are only two genders, male and female.
We have got this.
Is it transphobic to say only women have a cervix?
Look, is it transphobic? Look,
that's their answer to everything. Whenever you get them with any reality, they're like, I mean, they really are.
Whilst President Trump orders all diversity and inclusion employees to be put on paid leave, we have got this.
No, it's just...
A woman can have a penis.
While Trump orders all diversity and inclusion departments to close, and we have a colourblind, merit-based society, that's what he wants, we have got this.
Is it transphobic to say only women have a cervix, David?
I don't know if it's transphobic, but it's not accurate, Nick. I mean, obviously...
How is he so fucking stupid? I mean, honestly, I mean, it's a real question. How is he so fucking stupid? It's beyond me. I mean, like, how is he so fucking stupid?
It's probably the case that only that trans women don't have ovaries, but a cervix, I understand, is something that you can have.
No, you fucking can't. We're putting a cervix into you.
Following various procedures and hormone treatment.
No one's ever invented that procedure. Hey, 1 second. I'm going to look it up. Artificial cervix. I'm not even sure how to spell it. Cervix. A synthetic. Oh, yeah. Can a man reach a woman's cervix? Oh, if you know. What's this? We'll do cervix transgender surgery. And if there is, fuck me, what's wrong with these people? Okay, why would somebody be doing that? I don't want to know. Oh, so fucking weird.
And all the rest of it.
Let's cross back now. Back now to Trump's America.
This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life.
Yeah, this was a few days ago, right? He's so much more has happened since then.
And back we come to Britain, where today MPs decided to discuss whether we should have more female footballers on birthday cards. Seriously. According to data from LinkedIn, UK organisations employ twice as many diversity and inclusion professionals per 10,000 employees than any country in the world.
Yeah, Britain's a mess, right? That's fair to say. Britain is an absolute mess. So I really want... I don't know where to even start. I think this... Jordan Peterson commenting on Keir Starmer and his need for there not to be any investigation into the Pakistani Muslim rape gangs, because he doesn't want the general Muslims who normal Muslims are not into underage racist rape gangs, but they don't like anybody to point out that there are Muslim underage racist rape gangs because they don't want people to know, even though we all know, right? Bit weird, really, bit weird. But yeah, so he'll do whatever they say, right? He will suck their cock and he will say, "Thank you, sir."
You that Keir Starmer doesn't want a national inquiry into grooming gangs.
No, that doesn't surprise me. It's exactly what you'd expect. I've got an article coming out in the Telegraph this week about exactly that issue, and so it's appalling. Well, there's hard questions that need to be asked about and answered about multiculturalism.
The trouble is, when he says they're hard questions, it takes you a minute to work out. It's just like an exam, working out what he's saying.
And no one's willing to have the discussion, but it needs to be had, obviously. And I think there's maybe a way forward with regards to the signatories of the Abraham Accord to have a serious discussion about how Islamic fundamentalism might be brought under control. And
the idea of Islamic fundamentalism being brought under control is just a good thing, right? It's that I mean, if we could do that, yes, I think many people, including Arab states, will be very, very up for that, right? I think the Saudis certainly will be very, 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 very up for that. Anyway, carry on there.
Some vision of how the Islamic and Judeo-Christian world could be integrated. No one wants to have that conversation yet.
What does it say about the state of morality in Britain that grooming gangs were taking place for more than 3 decades?
I mean, yeah, but let's go back to what it was just saying. What was that? He said, the reason why nobody wants to have the conversation about how to integrate cultures, because we told that no integration was necessary. That everybody's just fine. Everybody just accepts Western values because we're the bestest ever. Right? That turned out not to be the case.
In Britain that grooming gangs were taking place for more than 3 decades.
No, that's what happens when a naive, demented, and self-righteous multiculturalism takes the upper hand, and when the upper class is willing to sacrifice the poor to their own moral presumptions. Yeah, it's appalling in every possible way. So, and it indicates, it's indicative of something truly hideous beneath the surface, not only on the rape gang side, but obviously on the side of the authorities that conspired to keep it a secret.
Right, that's what's really got to happen. Right, these people who conspire to look the other way, they need to go to jail. The police commissioners need to go to jail.
Dreadful, pathological, inexcusable.
Yeah, cannot argue. Interesting note, though, that now TikTok was somewhat saved by Trump. The algorithm flipped, and now it's pro-Israel instead of anti-Israel. I'm like, well, that actually will work out very good for me. Anyway, so I wasn't going to do a big Trump dive today because there's been so much Trump. And there's been so much Trump. But it's all awesome. He just spoke to the World Economic Forum. Again, it's like being caught in a nuclear blast of awesome. So there's 3 clips, and with a couple of minutes long each, but I want to go through all of them because they're breathtaking. We'll start with this one.
From the moment I took office, I've taken rapid action to reverse each and every one of these radical left policies that created this calamity, in particular with immigration, crime, and inflation. On day one, I signed an executive order directing every member of my cabinet to marshal.
You understand? He's telling the World Economic Forum he's just reversed all of their policies because they failed horribly, right? And he's detailing how he just gutted them. And again, these are all the WEF policies, right? He is gutting them, and for good bloody reason. Oh, and it feels fantastic.
All powers at their disposal to defeat inflation and reduce the cost of daily life. I imposed a federal hiring freeze, a federal regulation freeze, a foreign aid freeze, and I created the new Department of Government Efficiency. I terminated the ridiculous
They call it the Department of Government Deficiency. Is it efficiency?
and incredibly wasteful Green New Deal. I call it the Green New Scam. Withdrew from the one-sided...
Again, all of this is WEF stuff. He is just smacking them in the face. He is taking his big Donald Dick and smacking in Klaus Schwab's face. And Klaus Schwab probably said, yes, yeah, it is good. At last, smack me, Donald. Oh, let me put on my WF robe. Smack me in the face with your big Donald Dick.
Paris Climate Accord and ended the insane and costly electric vehicle mandate. We're going to let people buy the car they want to buy. I declared a national...
I mean, he is so much fighting for the American people. Oh, my God. Ferociously.
Energy emergency, and it's so important. National energy emergency to unlock the liquid gold under our feet and pave the way for rapid approvals of new energy infrastructure. The United States has the largest amount of oil and gas of any country on earth, and we're going to use it. Not only...
It's like, whatever bullshit you had going on before, that's over, baby.
Not only will this reduce the cost of virtually all goods and services, it'll make the United States a manufacturing superpower and the world capital of artificial intelligence and crypto.
That's why he's thinking 500 million into their AI project. Right? Or was it 500 billion? I don't know. It's like crazy.
My administration has also begun the largest deregulation campaign in history, far exceeding even the record-setting efforts of my last term. And I've made it...
I mean, the economy is good. Okay, the economy is going to be supercharged within 6 months. You're going to see a change within a few weeks. But also, look, I think he's going to do very, very well with everything because I think he sees himself as a servant of God. And he gives praise to God whenever he can, right? And I think he's sincere about it. And I think that's why God is going to shower him and America with blessings.
Official policy of the United States that there are only two genders, male and female. And we will have...
The fact that it's a ballsy movie is doing that shows you how far we've fallen. Right, and how easy it is to fix it with the right person.
No men participating in women's sports and transgender operations, which became the rage, will occur very rarely.
Oh, I guess not on kids at all. So yeah, look, when the queer people, not gay people, when queer people are freaking out, this is the end, everything we fought for, we've lost. Yeah, because you had it in an illusionary way because you had it through force. Right, you had it through bullying. Your cultural dominance was never real, and now here's the thing. Now it's been thrown off. You just look ridiculous. You really do. I mean, AOC is insisting that Elon Musk did a Zeke Heil. I'm like, and she just sounds stupid. I mean, really, that's the one. She just sounds stupid. Anyway, the opposite of stupid. Trump goes on. Right, and then he gets more awesome. I mean, this is just nuclear Trump.
Promise to eliminate 10 old regulations for every new regulation, which will soon put many thousands of dollars back in the pockets of American families. To further unleash...
And yeah, everything is about turning America into a manufacturing center, and he's going to tell you exactly how now.
Our economy, our majorities in the House and Senate, which we also took along with the presidency, are going to pass the largest tax cut in American history, including massive tax cuts for workers and family, and big tax cuts for domestic producers and manufacturers. And we're working with the Democrats on getting an extension of the original Trump tax cuts, as you probably know.
This is why he likes McDonald's so much. McDonald's is pure Americana, right? And he is pure America. Donald Trump is America.
By just reading any paper, my message to every business in the world is very simple. Come make your product in America, and we will give you among the lowest taxes of any nation on earth.
Now, you might have people talk about tariffs, say, it's going to destroy the economy. Here's how you use tariffs. Yeah, you can come and you can move your manufacturing plants to America and get low taxes, or
we're bringing them down very substantially, even from the original Trump tax cuts. But if you don't make your product in America, which is your prerogative, then very simply you will have to pay a tariff, differing amounts, but a tariff which will direct hundreds of billions of dollars and even trillions of dollars into our treasury to strengthen our economy and pay down debt.
So it was more economical to have like a automobile building plant in Mexico and then sell the cars to into the American market. But now you can't do that. To get to the American market, you now got to pay a tariff, right? Which makes your car less attractive, unless you move your automated plant to America, right? And the loss the cost you'll spend in that will be offset somewhat. I mean, you have a choice of having to pay the tariff or having to move your plants cheaper, right? It's a brilliant idea. It's good, and that means there's all these new jobs, manufacturing jobs, opening up in America, because it makes America a place you want to do your business in.
Under the Trump administration, there will be no better place on earth to create jobs, build factories, or grow a company than right here in the good old USA.
I love how well he's selling America. Oh, God. Can you imagine having somebody? And he's selling it because he loves America. Oh, God. Wouldn't it be great to have somebody like that for... Oh, I will have that for Israel. But I mean, somebody like that for England. I think Farage is a guy. But like, I wish he could have a broader church, right? I really like, what's the name? The guy he can't stand. Used to be the deputy leader or something of Reform. Ben Habib. I really like Ben Habib. And look, obviously Farage cannot stand it, right? He got him out as fast as he possibly could, right? And he's got the whole Tommy Robinson thing. Which I think was strategic, because if he wants to be prime minister, he's got to steer clear of that. I wish it was a way for him to find having broader church, but I do like Farage.
Emergency on our border immediately halted all entry of illegal border crossers, of which there were many, and began promptly returning the illegal trespassers back to the place from which they came. That action, as you've probably seen, has already started very strongly. Have deployed active duty U.S. military and National Guard troops to the border
and it authorized the use of military equipment to repel the invaders.
To assist in repelling the invasion. It was really an invasion. We will not allow our territory to be violated. After 4 long years, the United States is strong and sovereign and a beautiful nation. Once again, it's a strong, sovereign nation. In addition, I'm pleased to report that America is also a free nation once again. On day one, I signed an executive order to stop all...
It's been 3 days. My head's spinning. It's been 3 days. And the DEI stuff alone was incredible. But it's just been 3 days.
Government censorship. No longer will our government label the speech of our own citizens as misinformation or disinformation, which are the favorite words of censors and those who wish to stop the free exchange of ideas and, frankly, progress.
So, they're squirming. The wokers, they're squirming. Look at AOC. And this is just kind of sad at this point, that they're so out of reality, right? Because everything's the Elon Musk Nazi salute is just ridiculous. And it just is.
You're going to do a Sig Hail?
Yeah, okay. You just became the crazy girl at a party. You talk to her because she's hot, and then she's like the crazy girl.
You're going to do a Hail Hitler? Or their rebrand a Roman salute from behind the presidential seal of the United States of America?
Yeah, okay. She's the girl at a party you started talking to, and you wished you didn't, right? I'm like, okay, time to go there, darling.
It's on. It's on. And
what's on? You had your election, and you lost in every conceivable way. It's not on. That's what I'm saying. You know, the people have spoken. They don't want to hear you anymore. You're a damn stupid. Like, what the hell? Nobody gives a shit about what you think, right? I know everything's changed in the last 3 days. It's all different now, right? I get it. But it's all different now. And you got to get used to it, darling, right? Elon, there's no way a sane person could say Elon Musk was doing a... Do I have the clip? Yeah, let's have a look. I think I have the clip here. Yeah, we go. Doing.
Hey, thank you for making it happen. Thank you. My heart goes out to you.
People are like, no, I am an expert in this. That was absolutely a zigzag. So what's your... What are you saying? Are you saying that Elon Musk purposely or accidentally did a Hitler salute? Are you saying he did it purposefully, knowingly he did a Hitler salute? Because I don't even think that was a Hitler salute. That just seemed him gesturing with his hand and you being crazy and disingenuous, right? That looks nothing like... I mean, even the Anti-Defamation League came out and told AOC, darling, stop. That wasn't a Zikal, right? That wasn't that. And she's like, no, you're just siding with Hitler, Jew. Okay.
What is so important for us to understand is that as long as we don't give up, it's not over. It's not over.
It's totally over. It's totally over, darling. It's over. But here's the thing, and it's going to remain over for the Democrats as long as you do shit like this, right? If you do shit like this, it's you're not getting back in power.
It is not over. Libs of TikTok started crying because
she's a congresswoman and she's worried about a TikTok account. Libs of TikTok started crying. No, she just pointed out you were wrong. That's not crying.
I said over the weekend that Donald Trump is a rapist, and they went on Twitter and they went, "Oh, boo hoo hoo," and
I don't think that's characterizing what really happened now, do you? I think they got well under your idiot skin. Right? I think that's what happened.
Said basically, F you, cry more. I don't give a shit. Like, you want to support a rapist? That's on you. That's on you.
No. But he's not a rapist and you're a crazy girl. Right? You're the girl at a party that you started talking to and you wish you hadn't. But
I don't. And they wanted to call in all of these threats into my office and all this other stuff. I don't get...
No, they didn't. No, you're lying, right? I will never believe that because you said that MAGA wanted to break in and rape you, right? And you only just narrowly avoid being raped and then murdered by MAGA. And you said you're hiding in the toilet, but that turned out all to be a lie. So I think if you're willing to lie about that, I think you're probably lying. Are you a lying cunt?
Give a damn. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn.
Okay, whatever. Look, man, people are strange. I think it's the only way of describing it. People are just strange. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.